Since we are multidimensionally experiencing beings, we have experiences physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and also very influenced from the galactic worlds, which is usually left out of the equation. So how can you on your own begin to set and put in place an integrated protocol for your wellness? Make a list of all the processes, practitioners, professionals that you know or have worked with. List them. Then you could make a little graph. So there's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, galactic, each having their little box by each one of those practices. And then you sit quietly and which area of your dimensional self does that particular practice or idea directly impact? So, for example, food, a good diet might directly impact the physical. Because there's no boundaries, only the physical is impacted, it'll radiate out, and pretty soon it will help change mental, emotional, and open new possibilities for sure. But where does it directly impact? Massage. Well, it might directly impact physical, and we also know that it also then will radiate and affect the others. The radiation we're not looking at. Where does it most impact immediately? And then you put a check by each of your practices. Then you can see if you have practices, professionals, protocols in every one of those boxes. You have some that are physically impacting, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and galactically. And then if you have some that are missing, you'll know you'll need to look for some that impact those areas. So if you want to change the way that you respond in relationships, so you make a statement. I call it reality shift. That's my process. A lot of people just use affirmations. So let's just use an affirmation. I am in relationships that are respectful, balanced in our intimacy, meaning it can be open and loving. You don't hide things. That's what it means to me. So that's the statement. Then you put together a protocol. You say, holding that in your mind, you might go for a walk. Holding that in your mind, you might get a massage. And after you do a massage, what mental techniques? Well, affirmation is one type of mental technique. Brain balance with from the educational kinesiology is another way of getting that mental mind or brain. Then you do a process with that same North Star with a mental process, and then you go into your emotional. What in the emotional body needs to be released and also added, and what process do you have around that particular affirmation? You see, so you use the same affirmation or the same North Star, and you do a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, galactic, anchoring, releasing, and then do it again. And you might want to do it again because you are healing, building the fire, healing, transforming, building the fire. That's integrated wellness.